Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Going Medieval, where we are continuing with our settlement, trying to figure out, where we stand. Today's going to be a good episode, I believe. We did get our first battle out of the way. Our parameter is almost built for the most part, and I think today is going to be a big adjustment to the settlement. We will get cabbage eventually, but we will get... what do we got going on here? We will get different kinds of buildings erected today for sure. I can guarantee that. Absolutely. Admittedly, we are like coming to the point where like trees and stuff are coming like out, right? Not out, but coming or farther away to get. And honestly, we should probably have, slow down the time a little bit and kind of have trees available to chop down for us. Has rotten in the stockpile, has rotten in the stockpile. Okay, so when things are rotten, they're going to be transferred onto the dumping zone, which is another reason why we wanted a dumping zone anyways. So let's go ahead and minimize that a little bit, minimize the carcasses, and then the waste, rotten meat, rotten food, ash, and stuff like that. That will happen from time to time. Excuse me. And it has to do with like solely the fact that we simply, the food just, it might be just too warm in here, flat out. And like I said, what I want to do is I want to eventually get a food warehouse, a weapons warehouse. Got to get bedrooms in for these people. Maybe a shared bedroom, which would be a blue, could be something. And also religious buildings. I think that would really help them, their morale and happiness for that as well. So like I said, there's a lot to do, a lot to do. And I'm waiting on the fact for us to kind of just stop with some of these construction, because I don't want to overwhelm them right now. And I feel like I am overwhelming. It was a bad idea maybe to put these all over here. So let's actually cancel all this stuff. Cancel all that and maybe cut stuff that's remotely close to what we need to build. So maybe the trees over here so that we can, build some of that, and then maybe the trees over here so that we're, our settlers are not running like clear across the freaking way just to get a few things, It's going to unforbid that. Bones, right now bones are kind of useless until further notice, of course. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I think we're doing okay. Again, the white room is a spare room. And what happens in the spare room and how a spare room forms is just the fact that we don't have anything designated that really makes that room significant from others. It's just a room full of stuff, right? So we are getting low on food, which means that we're going to need some handling done here, or some animal hunting, I should say. Hunting needs to be done. So taming, feeding, training, and hunting. All right, so it looks like I might be taking yeah, I am going to be taking Edwin out. So Edwin, is this you, my man? That is Marie. Where is Edwin? There is Edwin. Edwin now over here. Edwin's out here chopping wood like a freaking madman. Edwin, though, my man, you will stop doing this soon, and we will find you another job to do. Unforbid that. And forbid that. And your other job is going to be getting us food, because we are running low on meals. So hair carcass has decomposed in the stockpile, which is terrible. The body being in here, I don't know why. I don't remember that putting a human in here. I thought I made it clear, no humans allowed. I guess that is what it is. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I messed up on that. So where is Edwin? So Tidgar, I mean, he's been like unconscious quite a bit. Like he might be still recovering, for sure. Let's see here, maybe. Saw a dead body 3 times, ugly apparel, deprived of entertainment. So yeah, the whole see a dead body thing, that's why this needs to go. This does not need to be here. It needs to leave somewhere else that's out of sight, so that they don't get that mood debuff. Absolutely, absolutely, that's a must. So Edwin here, he's going to be our guinea pig tomorrow, and he's going to be hunting some animals as soon as he wakes up. That's going to be his job, because we need food. We definitely need food. And the cabbages, they're coming, but they're not, they're ripening. They're not there yet. Soon, maybe. I'm just trying to see if there's any animals out and about here. They should be waking up right now. Anytime. 5 a.m. All right, so everybody woke up. Everybody is in a terrible, terrible mood. They're like, oh, God, we woke up. This is bad. Deprived of entertainment, which, yeah, that's something that we're going to be working on today. So let's see. Where is the nearest animal? I did see a deer back there, but I was wondering if there's maybe like something even closer than that deer. Doesn't seem like it. Seems like that is going to be our deer to go. So yeah, let's go ahead and start on this gentleman right here. I say gentleman, but it's a freaking animal. So there we go. All right, so he'll prioritize hunting that today. And that should give us quite a bit of meat. I feel like any deer gives us quite a bit of meat. And we'll kind of watch this and kind of see how this goes. We do not want him to get hurt in any single way. Okay, so he did. Oh, he's missing. He's just not a good shot. I tell you what. Come on, chase him. Running away. Running away. His marksman's going up. His taming or his hunting ability for animals is good. It's the fact that he just isn't good with the bow quite yet. Once he gets better with the bow, he will be a fantastic hunter. He just needs to get there. All right. Great. Now that we have a body in, that's good. That's good for us. We'll go do that. Make them. All right, so here we go. Let me actually, since everyone is in here for the most part, let me go ahead and like negotiate some things as far as like what they are carrying and what they are wearing. Seems like she is fine with that. Flimsy hole, auto-equipped. So she auto-equipped that. Winter wool clothes. Winter wool clothes. Winter wool clothes. Herb piles. We have some meat in there. It does look like. We do have a sword. A flimsy short sword that, it honestly didn't really, it doesn't help us slightly, unfortunately. Okay. Just trying to kind of take a look at inventory here. I know I could like go through here and be like, oh, cloth, leather, materials and whatnot. But do they even have? They don't have like warfare stuff, do they? Healing kits. Oh, I didn't know we even had healing kits. Wow. Okay. All right. How many books do we have? Let's actually take a look on our research. We have 8 books. Okay. Defensive structures is where I was going with, or what I was going towards before, but I don't even know if like that's like necessary right now anymore. I think brewery might be the way to go here. So let's go ahead and continue. So I'm gonna let the AI do what the AI does best and kind of just figure out the rest of this wall. And it's almost done. Like we only have like a little bit of section left, and then we can start building some great stuff. And then, now that we won't have so many jobs going on at once for the person or for people, it will start making things progress a little bit faster. I just wanted the wall to go up pretty fast to get up, right? I felt like defense was big. Admittedly, like we didn't even have to use the walls for anything really, which was a little bit sad, but all that work for nothing, right? Let's get a couple more trees in there. How's the body? So both bodies are now outside. So we did transfer the body from here to the others, so that's good to see. Let's go ahead and like get that tree cut down. I know that's a planted sapling, I believe, because I think they plant the saplings as well after they cut down the tree sometimes, I think. I'm not really sure. Do that. There we go. All right, let's continue. Yeah, because I'm really excited to start doing some outlining and start adding some leisure stuff as well, because they are in desperate need of entertainment, and rightfully so. They've done nothing but work for like the past 8 days, which is incredible. So we are in the moderate temperature. As you can see, the different types of things to look forward to going forward. So you got spring, summer, autumn, winter, which kind of scares the crap out of me. Winter does. But yeah, I think we're doing A-okay. So trying to plan out. So let's see here. Cabbage. We have cabbage yield ripening. So maybe we got a bunch of cabbage coming in very, very soon. Hopefully that's the case. How's our food? Food's running low. And that, you know, we need to start putting some meals, I guess, here. Not enough resources. You know, I disagree. I disagree with that entirely. I think Marie is our colony expert. She is. Let's actually have her. Can she do this? Let's actually see what her job priority is for Marie. I would rather you do some culinary, my missus. Cooking. Yeah, put that at a high priority. Yeah, I don't know why these guys were at a high priority. Get him low. Like 5. Hell. Tidgar, he can be a high priority if he chooses to do it, but that's if. I do need a butch. That's probably what it is. Yeah, I do need a butch. So we want, you know, until forever right now, until, you know, that body is taken care of. Because the body, it is what it is. We only have like one body. We don't have like multiple deer bodies coming in, so we don't need to worry about being overloaded in that department for sure. So we'll have the cooking coming up because we do need food. We do need food very, very shortly. Again, the Great Wall is almost built, so it's looking great so far. Construction failed. Hate that. We are running out of trees on the mainland here. It is looking very bare, but it's okay. We're doing fine. Very, very close of being done here. Let's actually watch where Adam goes with this. So another thing that you gotta mention or you gotta think about, and I didn't mention this in the previous episode, stability. Stability is gonna be a big thing when you want to do multiple leveled rooms for sure. Stability will be huge, and that kind of helps out with what we had. I think what was it was yeah, it was wooden beams. Wooden beams are gonna help us when it comes to that. So I questioned it at first, but now I understand it basically. All right, so now that we are at the 2100 hour, we will be getting to bed very soon. Hopefully these guys can finish up a little bit of stuff here quickly. Let's see here. Let's fast forward the time. Maybe Marie. Okay, Marie's coming in a little bit clutch there. I appreciate that. Only a couple more nights, maybe one more night, maybe 2 more nights in the shared room. That's just disgusting, right? And that has terrible temperature. You guys will feel it. Food is now down to 3. And that scares the crap out of me. We only have stew. So we need to get that situated very quickly. I mean, you see here, I don't know why this isn't being put into... Actually, I do know why. I take that back. I do know why that's not being put into the stockpile, but because it's not a priority haul, which kind of sucks. So let's do that. Hopefully that puts that there. Let's go ahead and see. So once Marie wakes up, that food should be put into the stockpile, hopefully. If not, I will manually transfer it over to the stockpile. But she should be working on food when she's for tomorrow. So she should be cooking everything that needs to be cooked. Come on. Why is this taking so long? All right, so let's hear. Marie, please go ahead and focus on prioritizing hauling that. I would really appreciate that. There we go. That should increase our stockpile of food. It does, you know, slightly. But she should be cooking today. I can't imagine that's it for the freaking for the deer carcass. I don't think it is. Tidgar, my man. Tidgar, what Tidgar needs to do actually is construction needs to be, I think the construction is what's bothering them. So put the construction on 2 for them. And that will kind of give them the, oh yeah, we should probably roast some meat and cook some meat and haul some meat, right? Maybe not give them the priority of constructing things at a higher priority than cooking things. Yeah, I would say that. There we go. That should fix that problem now. Again, a little bit of micromanaging. Edwin's going to be going in there, dropping off the food in the food pile. Love that. Now getting more resources books. Something that I really like is like the book aspect of this game and the research. I really do dig it. Really cool. Now, for animals here, I should not have bones. There should be no bones in here. I don't want bones in that stockpile. I don't even know what this stockpile was made for. And this should, I think it was made for, oh, well, it was made for carcasses and stuff like that. Which now, I mean, honestly, you could just make it for animals. And just no bones. Maybe bones. Actually, I'll keep the bones. And then what we'll do with this, we'll just kind of like, yeah, deconstruct that. We don't need a zone there anymore. So how are we doing? 11 on the food, which is good. Yeah, let's take a look at what needs to be done now. Okay, so now we are in the aspect of expanding our buildings and whatnot. All the defense mechanisms or defense wall parameters are all set for now. So let's go ahead and start building some more areas, some more buildings and whatnot. So what I want to do is I want to make, I feel like this right here, like the stone is something that I need to like think about, because, oh, that's salt? That's salt. What is this then? This is coal. So this is actually coal. So maybe not build on top of the coal. So let's go ahead over here and kind of build something. This would be a, let's do 5 there. Something that doesn't need to be too big, right? And that is that, and that is that. Maybe a double, right? A double. What was that? That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's right on the edge. That's all right. I can live with that. There. And so this obviously is going to be kind of like a barracks, like kind of. They're actually going to have their own freaking room finally, right? That's the idea here. And then what was it? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think like that. There we are. And then what I want to do for their bedrooms is I actually want to give them double doors. And that's kind of cool. Oh, I hope I don't think I put that in right. Cancel that. So when you put down doors, let's see here, wooden door. The blue shows which way it's going to open. So there we go. Or swing open, I should say. Oh, we did not finish that one. That's a little embarrassing. Do that, do that, do that, do that, and do that. And actually, on the back here, I kind of want to put some windows. So let's do like a window there, a window there. Kind of match it up with all of these bedrooms so that no one feels like all left out and everything. And now it's going to look fantastic. So now that we are getting our bedrooms in, let's go ahead and I guess leave that now. We won't deconstruct right away because I don't know if this will like be done in time. Which would be bad if it wasn't, and then we like take away their beds. So let's just make sure these are built before anything else. Is that bigger? Maybe not. All right, so we'll do that. We could do like a wicker floor, which if you look at the traversal speed, 100, right? 100% traversal speed 9. The insulation doesn't change. And it only costs sticks. So if we look at our materials, right, we have a ton of stick and not a lot of wood. So what I'm actually going to do is probably make this wicker if I can. So wicker flooring. Kind of save us on resources there. For sure. And then a thatched roof. I think I'm happy with a thatched roof. It takes a hay. We have a lot of hay. And the cover effectiveness is quite a bit, right? It's good. The insulation is good as well, so I'm okay with that. So let's just go like this, go like that, and go like that. Like this and like that. Like this and like that. And then again on this side, like this and like that. There we are. All right. So let's continue on. I'm happy with that. And we'll have like, we'll have like I said, barracks. Boom, boom, boom. Maybe 2 more spots to be filled in there. And we'll go from there. So let's see what happens going forward here. We do need a lot of wood, though, so we do need to actually tell them to cut some more wood. Oh, that's terrible. Nope, that's also terrible. We do need more wood, so let's have all this wood cut there. And they'll start building right away for us. Fantastic. And then again, we need to start doing, you know, shrines. We need to make proper, actual shrines, not these, hey, let's walk past them and they're right next to each other. I don't believe in what you believe in type thing, which is bad. Again, food could be probably prioritized even more now. Send Edwin off to another hunt, wherever he may be. Where is he? He is actually cutting. So is there any animals over here? There is animals over here. So let's actually prioritize him hunting. Get that marksman skill up and get that hunting and, you know, I guess the animal handling up. He will miss. And we will keep an eye on him. Like I said, with him venturing out on his own, I am slightly scared. I don't want anything bad to happen because I have no idea how this game handles. I don't know if the game is going to, or the animals are going to rage after him. You know, I have no idea. There is a bunny over there too that he could probably have gotten. Running away, still not a good shot. And we need him to be the archer, right? We need him to be the best of the best. Let's actually take a look at his bow. Okay, his bow is okay. His bow's okay. And this will kind of give us some time to let the other people construct our new barracks for sure, and kind of like learn the combat mechanics in this. I mean, I know this isn't like combat, but I mean, hell, it's close enough almost. There we go. Great. So he got his marksman skill up. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and carry that back to our settlement. Faux show. So thank you very much, Edwin, on that. How's our barracks coming along? Look like they're coming along slightly well. Slowly but surely, but eventually they will come. You build it and they will come, in a way. I do plan on putting some leisure items in this room once these beds are taken out, so I am finally getting around to that, for sure. But I'm not there yet. I'm not there for... Is this wood? Did we not actually do that correctly? Shift? Is it shift or is it control? Okay, yeah. So there is different levels, right? So there's a wooden floor. So we didn't do the wicker, now did we? No, we didn't. So you can see over here, right here, this controls like what layers you go up in, right? And whatnot. You can go very, very low. You can go underneath if you wanted to, right? Or you can go all the way to the top, doomp and doomp, which, you know, I think what we'll stand at is 13, which is, it's not the highest. 16 is the highest, but you can see how the layer, it is a little weird at first, and it's something I'm gonna have to like get used to for sure. How's our food? We should have the deer in there, or we have the meat. Okay, yep, looks like everything's going okay. What is this, raw meat? Oh, yeah, so that looks like raw meat that needs to be cooked. This looks like meat that needs to be hauled into the stockpile. Just kind of micromanaging, see what's going on here. Can we actually turn off yeah, let's turn that off. Overlay, yeah, let's turn off the overlay. There we go. Holy crap. That's a little bit better. Now we can see what's going on. You love it. Oh, we are becoming proper now. Oh, this is so good. This feels good too. This feels good. It feels like I'm playing the game correctly. And again, it did take a lot of courage for me to actually put some videos up about, not about this game, but a game of this sort of type, because I've never done a game like this on the channel before, and it can be very challenging, and you know, it can be tough, and you know, it's just something I've always wanted to try on the game, or on the channel before, and luckily, you know, I feel like things are going okay. Yeah, we had a little bit of a rough start in the beginning, but I feel like things are going okay right now. I don't know. How's this guy's health? His health is good, so he's fully healed up, so no more issues with him anymore. How's everybody's health? Does anybody have like problems? Like any problems we didn't know about? Like, you know how somebody have like gunshot wound in RimWorld and stuff? Doesn't seem like that's the case there. How's our food? We are at 30 food, so we are cooking, literally cooking. So we're good on that front now. I kind of want the stew to be put into the stockpile, please. Looks like the food has gone down. They eat a lot, admittedly. But I'm glad that they came back right onto doing what they needed to do. So let's go ahead and look at our research. Looks like we still need a few more. I mean, preserving food is not a bad idea either, like smoked meat. But I think brewing is going to be something we need to really focus on. So we need 3 more books to get our brewing. And that will come once, you know, this whole food game is all up to par. Looks like our harvest is here, so we are going to get a lot of harvest. And I'm okay that they are prioritizing the harvest over building right now, because we just need the food in the stockpile right now. And I think it's a good call on their part. A lot of food we should be getting. Hopefully the cabbage stays around, you know, stays around for sure. But I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm a little humbled nonetheless. Bodies out here are still bodies. if you haven't guessed, there could be a better way to get rid of the bodies, but right now we're just kind of dumping them. So we do have a little bit of limestone out here, which from looking at some of the other things like you know, preserving food, we're gonna need limestone in the future. All right, what happened? What happened? Settlers are becoming annoyed. I feel like they are becoming annoyed because, yeah, they're uncomfortable, they're hungry, and religious activities. Desperately thirsty is another reason why they can be annoyed, and the entertainment. So I think right now it's a big deal to start putting down some entertainment for sure. There's no reason why not to have a table going on right now. So let's go ahead and do that and do that. Once we do that, let's go ahead and deconstruct that. Make a copy of that. And what house is like completely almost done? Looks like this house is fairly done. Put that there. All right. There we go. See if we can get people's entertainment going, you know, make them happy. But it looks like we have 67 food, a lot of raw meat. And maybe I need to start thinking about, I mean, the stews, I guess, is a good thing. The stew is what's going to help our cabbages. Not enough beds, don't worry, there will be. The beds are now up and running. I would like this to be kind of prioritized. And honestly, I could kind of like maybe bring back some of their schedules a little bit so that they will have a little bit more leisure time. Maybe like give them an extra leisure time before bed. That's, you know, probably a good thing. Maybe some leisure in the morning. And then make them work those hours. And that's pretty good. We'll try that. See if their mood does increase. Especially now getting the game in, I think their mood should increase. And we need to get a table in. So this is almost going to become like a mess hall, a dining hall in a way with the butcher's table. Honestly, we could probably put the butcher's table outside, which I will probably move eventually. Once we get a food warehouse, garage type thing going on. Once we get, you know, an actual proper warehouse for a stockpile, not this area. All to come, very, very all to come, down the road type of thing, for sure. Yeah, so harvesting is going well. I mean, how much space do we have in here? We do have quite a bit of space in here. We've got a lot of food. So, you know, things are how they are. I would like to kind of prioritize, if I can, prioritize this in some fashion. Tidgar has botany skill level 11. That's lovely. Maybe I can get Mary to kind of prioritize constructing this. Resources are unavailable. That's interesting. What does this take? 75 wood. Oh my god. Yeah, I can see why it's unavailable at this time. A lot of wood that needs to be cut for that. So we'll definitely get that going on. Holy crap, 75 wood. That is absurd. That's incredible. And especially when we have like a lot of buildings that need to be erected still. So that's a little worrisome. But nonetheless, I guess Mary, or I keep calling her Marie, but I guess you could call her Marie. Marie. Putting food on the table, achievement unlocked. You'll love to see that. So 129 food. I mean, she's going to town as far as like keeping us fed, which I respect. I respect gratefully because the cabbages, it will come in handy. I don't think I need Tidgar on this. However, let me actually take a look at Tidgar. Yeah, he is a cook. How is he in the construction? He is good in the construction. So what we do is we're actually going to need a helping hand here from Tidgard. And construction is going to be a number one priority for him, and cutting plants will be a number one priority as well. Same with hauling. So we'll switch up his job there and see if he'll go out and start helping with the wood. I know he's dropping off ashes, which is the complete opposite of what I wanted, but you know, I guess it's okay. So now he is going to be prioritizing cutting wood. I love that. Great. I'm happy about that. The fact that he had to drop ashes off next to the dead body probably is not good, because then he's like, oh, I saw a dead body, debuff, right? So that's probably not a good thing. But Tidgar is going to help out on this wood so that we can get this going on a little bit more faster. And leave Mary, probably Marie. It's probably Marie. Getting all the food that needs to be dealt with. Now that we have 110 food, 30 meals, and 80 raw. I do want to have the leisure come up very quickly. I do want to have tables also. And basic research is fine. Butchering table, campfire. Yeah, so basically everything all come in good time. Again, Tidgar, I guess this is considered. I don't know what this is actually considered. Let me see here. Harvest. How is Tidgar harvest? His harvest is not on the high. Well, his growing is. Okay, so that's the issue. So we'll put his growing down to 3. Slow that down a little bit so that Tidgar can, again, focus on helping us finish up our housing. Thank you. Because somebody is sleeping in this house today, and their house isn't fully constructed yet, and I do actually want to see if it is possible to get. Let's see, where is the color? Nope. Where is overlay? Yeah. Is this room a room or a bedroom? Not a great hall, a bedroom. So what do they need? They need a wooden hay bed or sleeping cot. Any other workstation, shrines, or bed cannot be in here. Whoever sleeps here enjoys the place in quiet of their own quarters. Oh, that's sweet. So yeah, that once that is fully constructed, that should turn into a bedroom. Should, of course, is the key word there. Should. But yeah, I think everything is moving swellly. You know, it could be better. Admittedly, it could be better. But I think we're doing okay. Now, I wonder for the spring, summer, and autumn and winter, if it works in the way of like Stardew Valley, or if it works in the way of, you know, any Harvest Moon, where 30 days is 1 month, 1 month is 1 season. It might work that way. We just can't get enough wood is where we're at. And we're constantly going out and grabbing wood. We just can't get enough. Oh, what do we got going on here? Not enough resources, and that's okay. That's all right. I'm okay with that. I understand that. We might just back off from that for right now because we just don't have any raw meat. But we do have a lot of cabbage, so it looks like a lot of cabbage stew, water and cabbage and water coming your way. Until further notice, at least. Furniture. So we can put nice and toasty clay braziers in here. And how much clay? 10 clay. How much clay do we actually have? We have actually quite a bit of clay. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put some clay braziers in here. Put that there. Put that there. And some people might just get too hot. And you can't forget about that. But hopefully this won't make them like extremely hot. There we go. That should be fine. Yeah, so how are we doing on our research? Our research is still at 12. I kind of should think about maybe prioritizing somebody on the research just to get that 13 pot in, or not that 13 pot, that 3 book in to get that you know, you already know, so I can get going there. Can Marie do intellectual? She can. She actually absolutely can. So can I actually prioritize her in producing? Oh, sorry. And yeah, in prioritizing and producing production here from this. Because if I can get some books ranged out here and get the brewery going on, it will make people's moods go even better because they won't be thirsty. I don't know why they can get some water. And actually, probably like the theory behind it is that, you know, since this is like the 1600s, they probably didn't know or have a lot of knowledge in purifying water, and probably didn't have access to water that's purified. So mixing it with alcohol, having beer and ale all the time, would really probably really watered down ale or beer. Probably gave the sense of, hey, you know, it kind of sterilized the water in a sense. So like really watered down beer. I mean, that was probably the best close thing to fresh water. They're not drinking Dasani. They're not having Fiji. You know, they're not having worldwide, just, you know, they're not having this great sense of everything when it comes to water. They don't have bottled waters, I guess is what I'm trying to get at. Terrible way of describing it, but that's where I'm at. So Marie has quickly turned into a little bit of the cooker, and I know her jobs and everything is set to that, and I'm okay with that because the food does come, but the food does go quickly. So the food comes, but it goes. It comes and it goes. It comes and it goes, and stuff like that. So how many books do we have now? We should have 14. Yeah, so if we can squeeze out one more book from her, and then she can continue with the food, then we can get our ale coming in, or our brewery set coming in, and I think we're gonna have to most likely build a brewery house eventually as well, because we do need those. We need the mood boosters. I mean, she's deprived right now. She is very annoyed. She's sweaty apparently, so it's a bit hot. I'm sweaty. Taylor, a tip, Taylor, whoa, Taylor some clothes. What did that say? I said Taylor some clothes, and she is thirsty, but she definitely needs to play some back 'em, and that's what she's doing right now. So research is available, and there we go. We're gonna go ahead and get our brewery unlocked there. Fantastic. So with the brewery unlocked, let's take a look. Brewing station equipped with a copper cauldron for brewing ale. It's going to cost us 50 wood, and I will bring that out accordingly, right? I will bring that out actually pretty soon, probably very, very soon, because they are thirsty and they need something quick. I want to put the brewery in here quickly. So if we can get these bedrooms kind of done, finally, I think we're on the right path here. Let's actually go ahead and copy this and do that there, and not there, that right there. And then let's go ahead and deconstruct that, deconstruct that, and deconstruct that. And with that being deconstructed, now we can go ahead and potentially set up a brewing station right here. Will this be the permanent spot for the brewery station? No, absolutely not. But it's going to be where it's at for now. It's fine where it's at now. So just let it be. Let's actually go ahead and like turn off the overlays again. There we go. Yeah, so no, not the ideal. Yes, that's where they're going to be at for right now. So let's go ahead and see if we can actually lower some of these walls just for the view sake. Actually, I hate that. Let's bring it back up. All right. So it is getting late. They should get these beds done if they want a place to sleep tonight. Some of them might not have a roof. Some of them will. That's just, you know, whoever gets to the bed first, I guess, is where, yep, Adam goes there first. Marie goes here. And it looks like Edwin is just not going to do that. I'm going to tell him to prioritize building that. And Tidgar, even the same thing for Tidgar. Tidgar needs to think about prioritizing the bed in there, unless that bed's already made. Did I even put a bed? No, okay, that bed is currently in the middle of being built. So Tidgar is not going to sleep on the ground. Tidgar is going to wake up, and he is actually going to prioritize constructing that bed so that he has somewhere to sleep tonight. And with the autosave, there we go. He needs a little bit more resources or maybe food, and now he should be able to go to bed. All right, so there we go. They're all asleep, and they're soon to be barracks, soon to be bedrooms, for sure. So they are going to have, this might be their last time they have a very uncomfortable night tonight, which I'm happy about. Like, it's like, finally, right, is where I'm at. All right, so now that we are here at the sunrise, everyone is upset. Rightfully so. Let's go ahead and end that emote. But I think before we continue on the next day, I think this is going to do it in today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, please make sure to hit that like, and I will see you in the next one where we continue with our settlement. Do take care.